Hello and welcome to Local One for You, the quick and easy to use local business directory. I'm Alexandra and I've been supporting local companies since 1987 by creating promotional campaigns that are both affordable and effective. I want to start by thanking you for taking the time to view this short presentation. We've been successfully generating leads for other local companies for the past 15 years. So let me ask you a question. Would you prefer to do business with local companies, and are you looking for local custom? It seems more important than ever to get a real person on the phone or have a prompt answer to an email and from someone you know is nearby and trustworthy. Plus, the cost of travelling to a client, time and energy, wear and tear on vehicles, etc. are all main factors to consider and can affect profit. So why is it important to be present in a local directory? For example, backing up recommendations, replacing business when customers die, move away or become dissatisfied. There's always those emergency calls, and of course there's infrequent buyers and transients. Awareness for a new company who need to get their name out there and new business on board quickly are all key elements I have a lot of experience with. You obviously need to be present when users search our database, and the image you portray is up to you. You have the power with Local One for You. We have over 6,000 local companies represented, including your competition. So it may be important for you to want to stand out in your classification. Or maybe you're just happy with a free listing, and that's absolutely fine. And I want to thank you for being present anyway, because your presence means the directory is comprehensive. And that attracts the users, which of course benefits the advertisers. But of course, if you should want a stronger presence, we do have a comprehensive range of listings available for you to choose from. And simple things like a company logo, email address or links to your website can make the difference between them being your future business or your competitors. My first role was in sales for telepages back in 1987, and I went on to publish those directories. The digital era was still very much in its infancy, but I anticipated its growth and went on to create my own trademark in 2007 that was both books and a website. Over the following 13 years, I published 140,000 books annually, which co-promoted the website, and through good SEO, I built up a following of users which added the site to their favourites. As predicted, technology has now evolved to a point where internet and social media have taken over as today's primary market tools. Although we can be added to the home screen for phones and tablets via our shortcut, it was time to overhaul the business model. Mobile responsive sites had become paramount to requirements for rankings on search engines. So I published the last book in 2018 and in the background carried out extensive research to see what the new website would need to look like. My competition followed suit, so I knew the timing was right to discontinue the books. A few key requirements kept coming up when I asked my clients what they needed. The ability to avoid sales calls and unnecessary meetings with reps was one, and to be able to manage their own advertising campaigns in their own time, to have the control. Waiting for someone to amend content or get back to them was frustrating, and they needed the ability to act autonomously. But then others welcomed being able to delegate. The important thing I took from that was to have the choice. You also want to know, though, if something's working for you, so a stats counter to monitor campaigns was crucial. No one wants to waste money if your message isn't being seen. Also, reviews and social media links, video and special offers would naturally all benefit promotional content. I've always been a great believer in the motto KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So I made sure that the site was really easy to use for both the users and the listings. Simply either claim your free listing or apply for one. Then decide on the right package for you, from a basic free listing to an informative and lead generating campaign. Or thirdly, make an appointment for a free consultation and let me do all the work for you. We currently have 3 main coverage areas. That's the towns plus surrounding villages. Stevenage, Welwyn Garden City, and St Albans and Harpenden. Your representation will depend on the 2 P's and 2 C's. You'll either want prestige, profit, competition or continuity. So, do you want to appear prestigious? We can put you on the front page or top of every page in your heading if you want. Are you driven by increasing your sales and profits? You'll definitely need more than a basic free listing for that. Perhaps people recognise your logo and your sales slogan. Continuity of an image is pure marketing gold. Or maybe you just like to be listed above your competition or have a strong presence. There's a wide selection of packages and bundles you can choose from, catering to every marketing need and budget. Take a look at the How to Advertise section for more information and pick the package that's right for you. Check out the featured listing. It offers a prime position within the classification, and we know from our stats counters that it generates more visits than the basic listing. If you need to be under more than one heading or in more than one area, we have bundles to meet with those needs too. And what I love about them is it includes all the great features that I was telling you about earlier. Why not upload a promotional video if you have one? We know that they can really be effective in getting your message across. Very impressive for your audience. Oh, and by the way, once somebody's clicked on your listing from the classification, they'll be led to your full page, and we guarantee that that will only represent you. I don't see why you should have to share that with other companies personally. Yes, I am having a dig at my competition here. Forgive me for having a little brag about all my wonderful clients. I know there's some fabulous names that you'll recognise there, and I'm really pleased to say that we've been mutually supporting each other for many years. Plus, Google loves a backlink, so we can actually increase each other's rankings. Isn't that fabulous? Local companies working together to support each other. As I said in the beginning, that's what I'm all about. Thank you for listening to this presentation. I really hope it was of interest to you, and I hope that we can get Local One for You working for you soon.